Altcoins or Bitcoin? Hard decision right now. Tears you apart from the inside. You just don't know what to do. Kind of like this clip.
Step bro, help, I'm stuck.
Thanks, step bro. That's what family's for.
Home is where you make it. 'Cause it's time for Chico Crypto. While there is one altcoin to pick over Bitcoin, in my opinion, that isn't really a hard decision. XRP? No, Ethereum. I said it over a month ago in early October that the better hodl in the coming months would be Ethereum. And it came down to one reason why. But if you're gonna force me to make a decision, it all comes down to this. Staking. And in that time frame, we can see Ether has risen from around $350 to basically $600 as of yesterday, a 71% increase. BTC, it hasn't been left out. It's been a surging too, from just over 11,300 to over 18,200, an increase of over 61%. Ethereum better than Bitcoin. Hey, now that was a good call. There's not too many altcoins who have outperformed BTC over that same time period organically. But regarding Ethereum, things are going to ramp up even further than that, as Ethereum hasn't even transitioned into phase 0 of the beacon chain. That is still coming. It hasn't even happened yet. So Chico, when is it happening? The go live of the beacon chain? Well, earlier in the month, the rumor started circling that it would launch on December 1st. But as we can see in Decrypt's subheading, if everything went to plan. Is the plan going smoothly? As to go live on December 1st, they would have to reach the threshold number of validator nodes ready, and those nodes would have to have 32 Ether deposited. And initially, there was a slow uptick in the deposits, but recently a surge, nearly 70% of the threshold level, and only 5,188 validators left. Now, as we can see here, the number of deposits and validators getting ready has come in bulk in the last few days. So if this rate keeps up, the threshold limit should be hit very soon. Here's the process for activation of the beacon chain. Number 1, threshold validator number, it has to be met. The next day, number 2, the genesis would be initiated. Then number 3, there is a 7-day period where each Ethereum 2.0 client, Prism, Lighthouse, and others, they can hardcode some main chain data so they can test that hard-coded data with their clients before distributing it to the people who have chosen to stake and validate. Then the blocks, they start coming, and they are supposed to never stop. So the December 1st launch, it was an estimation based on us hitting that threshold number deposit by today, and it looks like that's gonna happen. Per example, from Trust Nodes, they reported that Bitcoin Suisse is going to deposit nearly 100k ETH today. From the article, it's more like nearly 80k, but that alone is going to push the number of Ethereum above 438,000, or over 83% of the threshold. That means just 17% to go, and if Ethereum wants to go live in the first week of December, it's going to need a fourth quarter push from a crew I like to call the Chico Jarheads, part of this army. We've been getting prepared for this. So what are the options you're going to have for early staking? Well, you can run a node at home with a dedicated machine, which means on at all times running the node, the computer. In regards to a dedicated machine, 2 weeks ago I made this video in preparation, how to get set up on the Ethereum testnet with the Prism client using Windows. I would highly recommend you give it a watch, do the tutorial, and get set up staking on the testnet before ever thinking about trying mainnet staking yourself. It's included in the description, and you can click the tag at the very end of this video to be taken directly to it. But it's technical. A lot of people don't want to do that, have the time to do it, or can't do it. So what other options are there? Well, there is something a bit easier, which takes a lot of the technical weight right off your shoulders. And I would like to thank Bankless, Ryan Sean Adams, and Justin Leroux for this content, as they put it out there. Their piece running an ETH validator for the barely motivated is also included in the description if you want to check out their content. In the article, they give two easier options for running an ETH validator node, DApp node and Outo. So, what are these? Well, it's decentralized infrastructure, open source software packages, and operating systems that include everything needed to set up a computer as a server running Ethereum nodes, IPFS, staking, and more. They both offer you the option to download the package and do a clean install yourself on a home device, or purchase a pre-configured system directly from their teams. So what's the easier route, pre-configured or your own home device? Well, let's look at the install guide for DApp node, putting its OS on a piece of hardware. Yeah, it seems pretty technical, doesn't it? So definitely purchasing a pre-configured system from DApp or Outo is the easier route. And by doing this, you're actually supporting decentralization and the infrastructure efforts. Both of these teams are for running full decentralized nodes from the comfort of your own home. And that's what crypto is all about. And I'm doing it, buying a pre-configured system today. It will hopefully be in the mail, and that is where my Ethereum will be staked. Why? Well, you just plug it in, follow the simple instruction sheet, and it's ready to go. You don't have reliance on third parties. Your stake is with you, and a significant majority of the technical groundwork is done for you. That's worth the cost to me. So my Outo i5 is in the mail. When it comes, I will be staking it up, baby. Now shake it up, Chico. Updates will come then. Come on then. So extremely technical on a home device or a pre-configured system. And the requirement to do either of those is you need 32 Ether. At 600 buckaroos an ETH, that's $19,200. A significant investment that many cannot make. So what are those with less than 32 ETH to do? Can they stake? Well, yes, there is the third and final option, staking pools. So you guys should remember my previous content. Running your own node is the best and the safest route, as you're not relying on any third party. And with most staking pools, you are relying on a centralized third party. Do not do that. But if you want to go the third route, or if you have to, look for the decentralized staking pool opportunities. And the one I've been covering and liking is Rocket Pool. And they just put out an update last week, concluding their staking beta on the Medalla testnet. As we can see from the post, they said, the new Rocket Pool beta on the Fremont testnet will open on November 26 and feature another 10,000 RPL giveaway for participants. We expect this beta to run over the Xmas period and into the new year. It is expected that it will be replaced by the final beta next year, which will include our tokenomics aimed at making the network more resilient and take the first steps toward becoming a full-fledged staking network under the governance of a DAO. All great news, but that means more betas from Rocket Pool, and the mainnet, it's not going to launch this year. Deeper into the post, they say, with all that in mind, we are hoping for a Q1 2021 launch if the stars align. Oh no, mainnet Q1? Well, actually this is a good thing, as they are taking security number one. Those that are rushing their supposed decentralized products out, they are not decentralized, so beware. The Rocket Pool post explains why any of them that say they are decentralized in reality aren't. Under Win Mainnet, Rocket Pool says the main feature we are aiming to launch alongside on Mainnet is the ability for an ETH1 smart contract to receive a withdrawal from the beacon chain. Currently, services which pool ETH together for staking are unable to perform withdrawals in a trustless way. This feature has been anticipated by us for some time and was actually proposed by Vitalik not so long ago. In order to be a decentralized and trustless staking protocol, this is a must-have feature. And that feature, it's not out. It's slated for a Q1 launch. So what does that mean, Chico? Well, it means in some form or way the decentralized services claiming to be decentralized at staking launch, it's actually centralized. So at launch, all the pools, they will be centralized. And many of them are going to be competing to get your ETH. But personally, I wouldn't put a lick of mine with them. Well, viewers, the choice is yours, and yours alone. How will you stake your ETH? But remember, the early bird, it always gets the worm. Cheers, I'll see you next time.